So we come to the AIOS CS RESHMI winner of 2009, Dr. ASIM KUMAR SIL, who is the medical director of Vivekanand Mission Ashram, Netra Niramayan Niketan, and in West Bengal. And Asim is not only a phenomenal workaholic, but he is also one of the pioneers of great service to the community in this part of the world. He has, in fact, carried forth the Arvind tradition and shared with the eastern part of India the phenomenal work that can be done and what he is doing now. So over to you, Asim.
Thank you very much, Parthoda. I would like to share my screen, and thank you so much for the opportunity AIOS has given me, and special thanks to Parthoda. Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Should I screen the video first?
Yes, Asim, you have 2.5 minutes for the video,
okay,
and
okay.
then you can go on to.
I'll open the.
So Asim's talk will be discussed by Dr. Suhas Haldipurkar sir and Dr. Somshila.
So this is the video. I have squeezed it to 2.5 minutes.
You have to play it for us. Yeah, you have to play it first and then share screen. No.
Okay. What you can do is, Anand has the video also.
See these unhappy faces.
Don't have for
These ulcers in the eyes.
Can't see the video.
Due to pedigree injury during threshing.
One minute, Asim.
Grains used to be separate.
It's not visible.
No, it is not visible.
Stop sharing. Asim, you have to stop the video. Click on share screen and share your desktop one, and then you will be able to do it, because you must have shared the other window first.
Okay.
So, Asim, what Anand is saying, from your desktop, you have to share your video.
Okay.
I think best is to play your video, pause it, then share screen, then it will come.
Okay.
Play your video. Pause
Anand,
it.
can you play it from your backend? Can you play, Anand, can you play Asim's video from your backend?
Dr. Asim did not share us the video, sir. He's starting it now. Dr. Asim, you're sharing a PowerPoint. Don't share your PowerPoint, please.
Okay.
Stop your PowerPoint. Click on share screen. What are you getting? The first option. Desktop one. Desktop one.
Desktop, I am as a screen. Then white.
Click on screen. Click on screen.
Okay.
Niche, click on share sound. Optimize your video clip. You did not do that again. Okay, it's okay, but anyway, minimize this. Minimize your PowerPoint. Go to video. Double click it. Yeah.
Yes.
Now it will play.
Now it's playing.
Rice is grown in many states of India. In some places, it is grown thrice a year. Who wants to see these unhappy faces? Can you notice the ulcers in the eyes? These are all due to pedigree injury during threshing. Earlier, grains used to be separated from the plant by heating over hard platform. But the present practice is use of mechanical threshers. Do you notice the speedy movement of the grains? Farmers usually protect their head and face, but leave the eyes unprotected. Watch a small ulcer in this eye. Fortunately, the gentleman has reported early. Plants grown in different seasons are not equal in length, and the risk of eye injury varies. Paddy grain once entered this old lady's eye, but she failed to take it out. She is extremely surprised to see that the paddy grain has started growing inside her eye. Let's see what actually happens in the eye little scientifically. If we scrape the ulcer, put it over a slide and examine under microscope. In many occasions, fungal filaments are seen. This fungus infection is usually treated by this medicine. But see the price. Even after bottles of medication, the ulcer may leave a permanent damage to the cornea. So why not prevent it just by spending a little bit of money? A pair of simple protective glass can protect our eyes at the time of threshing. Let this future farmer grow up with a sense of ocular safety. Spend only 30 rupees and save this.
So now I share my PowerPoint presentation. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
very much visible, Asim. But do tell us first and foremost why you chose this as a topic and what made you make this video.
Okay, this comes in the slide. See, one day, one junior doctor, after taking the ward rounds, came to me and said, "Sir, I shall stop eating rice." Why? So during the month of May in 2007, at a time, 19 cases of fungal ulcers were admitted in the hospital. And all had history of paddy grain injury. So that was the triggering thing. That's what we thought we should do something. And earlier in 2000, I only reported in Community Eye Health Journal. This little kid came to us, and in the second attempt, we took out a foreign body, and it was a paddy grain growing inside the eye. So these are the two thought-provoking things that made us to think of this video. And when we are, it's about making a story. So when we are putting our thoughts together, in our service area, it's a fertile rice growing area. I remember in one month of November, sometimes I was very happy. That,
1 minute remaining.
So my nurse said that, "Doctor, there's a difference in the length of paddy grains, paddy plants." So I'll show you in that what I used in that. And it was an educative video. So we made a public education video. Video always catches the attraction of the people, and people listen to stories. So we had to make stories. And they love to see the familiar faces. So we all collected the local faces. And for that, we had to wait for the harvesting season to come, and we prepared for the photography. We prepared the photographic plan, and we really did wait for around a year to get the actual shots. Of course, it was an amateurish approach, and I used my handycam only, no professional photography, nothing. So whatever I could do. And in between, one lady came with a paddy grain growing in the upper fornix of the eye. So that added to the story. And it was very much motivated by Dr. Richard Litwin from SEBA, who actually, he and his wife actually motivated us to set up an eye bank in rural Bengal. And of course, my friends Indra, Sanjeev, Shubhra, Jayanto, they all helped me, and they actually encouraged me. They put their thoughts to make this video. And after that, what we did, we dubbed it in Bangla, in local language. And we used to visit the farmers cooperative to show this video as a thought-provoking material. And these are the pictures of the farmers group meeting in the farmers cooperative. Every evening they gather, and we started this video and then started discussion about prevention. And we we talked to the ladies also. The ladies said that, okay, we understand the protection, but if you can give us the white glass instead of black, so that is liked by the ladies better. And Dr. Samar Basak was very much enthusiastic to take out this effort in different parts of the country. And ultimately, it was published as a case study in Community Eye Health Journal in 2017. And we could see that with extensive health education in surrounding areas, we could reduce the incidence of corneal ulcer in that area. So that was the impact of this video. So we could create this habit in our catchment area to use protective whatever glass they have for while threshing the paddy grain. So I'll, if time permits, then I will show you some of the clips that actually strengthen the video.
10 minutes is up.
So, Asim, the background behind you is blazing. It's blazing sun. So it's a wonderful background that you have chosen. And thanks to you for sharing your thoughts and the video clip. And now I had seen the video while you had played it in the CS Reshmi, and it was remarkable. The whole video, the passion behind the video, I think, was remarkable. So over to Dr. Swahas Haldipurkar sir and to Somshila for the discussion.
Thank you, Dr. Partha. So, Dr. Haldipurkar, what are your comments or your thoughts after seeing this brilliant presentation and idea of what video we should present for the Reshmi Award?
Yeah. Pato, congratulations for this initiative. It's an extremely important initiative in a sense that today the ones who are going to watch this will realize, because over the years when we do selection of films for these awards, we realize that the general perception among all the participants is to go in for the most difficult, most intricate, or some kind of a difficult surgery, and then we start painting it and then present it. But then if you look at this, it's a glaring example of just common day-to-day events that have been picked up and a story is created. All of us in our practice do have such things happening, but just that we are not open to it. Now, if you are really this course will tell us that if you can keep your eyes and mind open and pick up these simple events and create a story, that also can stand to be one of those films that will be selected. It's a film that has an excellent social impact and take home message. Very simple one, very simple concept. Congratulations, Dr. Asim. Although this was done in 2009, it still has that general appeal. So congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Still, we use this video whenever we conduct any eye donation motivation meeting. So it becomes the thought-provoking film for the meeting.
Congratulations, Dr. SIL. I think that it's sort of to recapitulate what Dr. Haldipurkar has said. So it's not a very complicated idea. That the message from what we see about your brilliant video is that it's not a complicated idea that you need to have. It's a simple, basic, everyday idea of the general patient that comes to the clinic. What is it that is affecting them the most? So, and then using the video, not just to help you win an award, but also using it for social messaging across the community and relevant throughout the years. So it's more than 15 years that it still holds its relevance, right from the day that it was made. And the last message that I get is that you don't need to have complex gimmickry, flashing visuals or something like that, a lot of cartoons and things like that. You can have something very simplistic also, and it can be as powerful as what you've shown us. So thank you for that. Back to you, Dr. Biswas. You're muted, Dr. Biswas.
I think I just want to make a comment on this, and I think the most important thing is identifying a new risk factor, because that gives you a preventive strategy. Of course, when the disease happens, then cure, that's a different thing. But I think the highlight of this video was that it has added a new risk factor, which can be prevented, and of course the social message that goes along with it uh, touches more millions of people as compared to just the ophthalmic community. I think, that is really very important.
Quite true, Namrata. One thing that I still remembered from this video is that paddy grain growth inside the eye. That I still remembered from that 2009 video, Asim. So I think each video or each movie in itself has that one target scene which just bolts you, and you remember that. I remember Dr. Vasavada's video, that award-winning video. What is that target scene? That wool that was coming out from as a
I
witness.
remember, yeah.
So
Yeah.
everybody remembers. So that is that one target scene which makes a video worth remembering. So let us come to
Namrata,
yes,
before we go to the next one by Dr. Deepak, you see,
yes,
AIUS has a huge responsibility towards the public. We can't just talk amongst ourselves and browbeat the way Wasim ने video जीत लिया. What I would suggest is Namrata should write to the this entertainment industry that in all the movie halls one line should be written, wear this, save eyes. Yeah, this should be an advocacy from the All India Ophthalmic Surgeon Group. That should definitely be done.
yes,
Sir,
sir.
I
Very,
think
very good thought, sir. Very good thought, sir.
Otherwise, these we keep winning views. That's okay. But please, Namrata, इसको थोड़ा
yes,
कर
yes,
लो.
sir. Sure, sir.